Let's go to the phone lines and talk a little more about this weekend's UFC Fight Night 222. And let's welcome to the program Jeremiah Wells. Jeremiah, how are you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm good. Well, how are you?
We're doing great. Let's get right into it. It's Wednesday. We do this almost each and every Wednesday because there's a UFC almost every weekend. Just the beginning of fight week. I understand that. What's fight week like for you?
It's just like, just cutting weight, just getting ready for my opponent, making a game plan and, just getting mentally ready.
Are they all the same? Do you try to keep them all the same, or do you purposely try to mix it up a little, whatever that, rotation is, where, your last fight, maybe at 4 o'clock on such and such a day, you would do something. So do you stay consistent, or do you want to mix it up?
Yeah, we kind of mix it up sometimes. Yeah, it depends. So we train earlier or we train late. But it's all the same kind of.
Now, I don't know if I say you're from Philadelphia or are you from just outside of Philadelphia?
I was born in Philadelphia, but I was also raised up in the Poconos outside of Philadelphia.
Do you want to ask the question, or you want me to?
So are you? Is it from where you're born? Is where you're from, or is it where you actually were raised?
I'm from Philadelphia. I was born in Philadelphia, and I stayed there about 16. Yeah.
Okay. So now, Matt, you need to never say it again. I was also born in Philadelphia, and my parents were born in Philadelphia. And what my mom would do for two of my three siblings, when she got pregnant, when she got close to delivery, she would fly to Philadelphia and have us born in Philly. It was the same doctor that delivered her and my uncle. And so I've always said, and it's on my Facebook, it's on all my social media, I'm from Philly. I grew up in St. Pete, Florida.
If it's on your birth certificate, I guess, right?
Exactly.
So it's where you're hatched. It's not where you pay your rent. Because Outcast says it's not where you're from, it's where you pay your rent.
And like Jeremiah just said, if I have to start carrying my birth certificate around, it says Philadelphia and I'm all good. Are you a fan of other Philadelphia sports? Whether it's teams, players, what's the connection? How big is the connection?
Yeah, why not? Of course. I'm a Phillies fan. I'm an Eagles fan, I'm a 76ers fan. Yeah,
I'm all of that except for I am not an Eagles fan. I can't be an Eagles fan. Oh. We live in Tampa Bay. There's a big, huge rivalry still between the Bucks and the Eagles. I'll get to some things that we're going to do for you, but I'm going to say this: I do have some spring training, great game used Phillies jerseys. I know that we have. I'm going to send you up one of those because you are like me. We are brothers from the city of brotherly love.
Nice. Thank you.
I hate to talk food, during fight week. You're talking about, your weight cut. A lot of the fighters tell me that one of the things they like to do is watch the Food Network, is watch food shows. Are you one of them?
Yeah, well, I watch menus. I go on all the restaurants that's around me, and I just look at all the menus and go on Uber Eats and look at all the menus that I would like to have. Yeah, so that's what I do.
Explain that to me, and I've had other fighters try to explain it. I mean, I'm hungry even when I'm not hungry. So when I would lose my mind looking at a menu and seeing something that I want to eat and know I can't do it till Sunday.
It's just mentally, it's just like, I'm going to have this after the fight, or I'm going to have this in a week or two, or I'm going to eat this and this. I'm seeing what my eyes. I'm just basically, I want it with my eyes, basically, not my stomach.
I got you. What a lot of people, I guess, don't understand about Philadelphia, and one of the many things Philadelphia is known for is obviously the cheesesteak. And there's like 5,000 locations in Philadelphia, the tourist traps, etc. Do you have a favorite go-to cheesesteak place in Philly?
My favorite go-to place in Philly it's Rose Deli off of Spring Garden. It's really good. It's like a little hole in the wall. It's really good. I like Jimmy's too on where is that? On Frankfurt Street in Fishtown. That's good. It's a cheesesteak spot. I got a couple. I got a handful. So.
It almost drives me crazy that everybody goes, and I'm not going to say their name. I don't want to get any lawsuits or anything, but the two that are right across the street from each other that are in cahoots together.
Oh yeah, no, that's a tourist. That's a tourist attraction.
Exactly. So it's cool to go for the tourist thing, but yeah, there's much better places to go to.
Yeah, Max cheesesteaks is really good in North Philly. Oh, so much meat. Oh, I love it.
So Jeremy, I'm on your Facebook page. I'm going through Instagram. I'm looking around, and I see that our boy Phil Brooks, otherwise known as CM Punk, is commenting on your photos. What's the relationship there? Like, how is Phil doing? And do you train with them, or how do you guys know each other?
Who, CM Punk, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he commentated for CFFC. So yeah, he's a cool dude. I know from a small organization out of Philadelphia. That's where I started at, one of the organizations that I started.
Are you a wrestling fan as well?
Yeah, I kind of watch wrestling, but I'm not as I used to be. But yeah, I used to watch WWE and all the wrestling stuff. I kind of fell off of it, but
it just shows that Jeremiah is a very young man because he called it WWE, not WWF. He didn't say he watched WCW. Right. He's a WWE guy. It's awesome.
All that.
Yeah, give me your thoughts, Jeremiah, on your opponent.
He's a tough opponent. He's really tough. He comes forward with pressure. He likes to kick a lot, punch. So I don't know about takedowns, but we'll see. We're gonna collide. So I like the pressure. He likes the pressure. So yeah, his name is Semelsberger, the truck or something. I don't know, but yeah.
That's why we didn't say his name either.
His name's MatthewSemelsberger. His name's MatthewSemelsberger, but the semi, that's what they call him. Yeah,
the semi. I got it.
Yeah.
What is going through your mind, if anything, during a fight? And I don't mean to make that sound disrespectful, but a lot of times you're just flowing. You're not thinking. So is that the case, or are you thinking like 3 steps ahead every minute?
I'm playing chess. I'm 3 steps ahead. I'm thinking about the next move to the next move. Yeah, it depends on where I want to go. And yeah, if I want to keep it standing, it's going to be a knockout. But if I'm going to take him down, I'm going to submit him. I'm always thinking about 3 steps ahead.
Always thinking. Craziest, funniest, strangest thing that's ever happened either to you or during a fight that you're in. And since you're coming, from the city of Philadelphia, it could be a fight outside of a cage as well.
A fight outside the cage? I haven't fought outside.
Yeah, I was trying to be funny. Typically it's inside the cage. I'm asking the question, but my uncle was known to have fist fights in the streets all the time. So since you're from Philly, maybe a fight outside the cage, not just inside.
No, I haven't fought outside the cage in probably 15 years. But I can tell you a funny moment. One time I used to hop in the cage and roll and jump up in the sky. And jump up. And the ceiling was low. They had like a drop ceiling. And I jumped up and I rolled. And when I jumped up, the ceiling hit my head and crushed the tiles and it fell down. Everybody was laughing at me. And then I was like, it was so embarrassing. And then I ended up knocking out the guy in the first round. So I was like, so that helped me. And then
not only did it make it where they forgot it, it's probably they want you to do it again.
Yeah, and then also in my second fight in the UFC, first round, I ended up tripping. I circled around the cage and I tripped, and I was fighting Blood Diamond, and he come right to me, and I ended up taking him down and submitting him and then putting him to sleep.
So sometimes a comical moment is helpful and helps turn it into a victory.
Yeah, man, that was pretty awesome.
So Jeremiah, I know you're relatively young guys. We established a few years ago. Philip Rowe, the Philly Fresh kid, put a comment out about how he got his blue check mark and how it just hits different. It just feels different. And obviously, being on the roster and verified, how do you feel now that? How long have you had a chance to enjoy that blue check mark before everybody is now buying them for $15 a month?
Yeah, It's just a check mark. It really wasn't nothing that special, to tell you the truth. Instagram, I'm not really like big like posting everything on social media as I should, but yeah, I think it's all right, but it's not that serious.
Before we let you go, tell the fans, tell the media, tell everybody that's going to be tuning in Saturday night what they can expect to see when you get back in the octagon.
They can expect to see fireworks. You know, me going out there, you know, making people say oohs and ahs, and putting on a fantastic show and trying to get that bonus for the night. Yeah, me winning.
There you go. That bonus will buy a lot of cheesesteaks in Philadelphia for sure. Jeremiah, thank you very much for your time. Have fun on Saturday night. Again, I know we have your address. We're going to send you a care package from 8 Man Strong, as well as one of those spring training game used jerseys. I think it's from the 2014 or 2015 team that they gave me. So we're going to ship you up one of those jerseys as well for your time today.
All right, thank you, man. Have a nice day.
Take care of you as well. That's one of my brothers from the city of Philadelphia, or the city of brotherly love. See, now you can't ever bring it up again.
No, I can't.
You can't, but yeah, you can.
I will.
I'm sure you will. But it's what's on the birth certificate is your hometown.
That's true.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Let's hit a break. This is Knockout Radio, brought to you by 8 Man Strong and Staff Zone. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped.